Here are 15 YouTube automation niches that print money daily. Copy these before they blow up. Now again, I've gone ahead and cherry picked some pretty insane niches. These are taken from my school community. So I figured I'd go ahead and just share them with you guys in a full value bomb video. Now really quick guys, before we get into this, if you want to join my Discord server, that's discord.gg/1%. We do a ton of giveaways. We have a ton of group calls all about YouTube automation and it's completely free to join. Now again guys, let's get straight into it. No more yapping. I'm excited to show what I've cooked up. Coming up first, we have Thunderzolt. Now, this is a pretty interesting channel. They're actually posting Pokemon-based videos. They're doing videos like, what if Ash never released Charizard, the worst Pokemon champion ever? Now, when we're looking at niches like this, again, all of these videos can be 100% made with AI. You obviously use an AI voice like 11 Labs to do the voiceover, use ChatGPT to write the scripts, and then literally just pay an editor a pretty low amount to put Pokemon clips on the content. Super low entry point channel. And in terms of revenue, if we go ahead and check out their view stats, they're currently pulling in close to about 1 million long form views a month. Now on content like this, the RPM, meaning how much you paid per 1,000 views, is probably about $6. So this one channel is making close to $6,000 a month. And I want to make this crystal clear. They are a brand new channel, only really starting posting about a year ago. And again, they're only posting once every month, literally once or twice a month. And this is one of those examples when we're finding channels, we really want to be looking for channels where we can obviously improve on the content. And this is a prime example of a niche that obviously has a ton of room to grow, but also has a shit ton of longevity. Next up, we have Jordan Fringe. This is pretty interesting. Once again, another Pokemon-based channel that could be 100% made with AI. Now, yes, this guy doesn't use AI to actually make the content. Let me go ahead and play a video for you guys.
As this important figure in saving the world. The first movie feels a lot smaller.
Insanely easy to automate. And this is where it gets a little insane on what I've really been wanting to talk about. So you guys can kind of see, a lot of his recent videos have been 3 to 2 hours long. What this means is his RPM, meaning how much he's paid per 1,000 views, is upwards of $25. So just for reference, this one video, they got 126,000 views with a $25 RPM. This one video alone made him close to $3,000. Now, what this shows to us is that as of recently, he's really started to experiment and start posting way more consistently with this super long content. And what this shows is this style of ultra long form content works in a niche like this, which is a perfect example of why we should start a channel exactly like this, just posting ultra long form content consistently. Now, you might be saying, well, how the fuck do I actually create 4-hour videos a day? And I'm going to show you exactly how right now. Now, first things first, you have to obviously copy his thumbnail style. This is very easy. Honestly, I think we're better off copying Thunderzolt's thumbnail style. Let me go ahead and show you how I do this. Literally grab the URL, head over to a software like vidIQ or Gemini. It doesn't really matter what software you're using. And literally all we're going to say is copy this Pokemon style thumbnail. We're going to upload this image as a reference that we just took. But for the idea, what if Ash raised Charizard and have Ash holding a baby Charizard in the same style optimized for CTR. This is how easy it is now to actually utilize AI and leverage AI to actually make every single aspect of your video. Let me give this a few seconds and you'll see what I'm talking about and how astronomically crazy this is. And here we go. You guys can see how insane this is, right? I mean, this thumbnail is perfect. All we'd really have to do would be to obviously remove the text, maybe even just keep that text, but remove this one. But again, the art style is quite literally exactly what we wanted. Then you literally just grab the video that you want to copy. For example, this video right here, we want to obviously do script writing. Grab the URL, head over to a software like produce.so, paste it in, click on start training, and Produce will literally extract their entire transcript and be able to write using AI that exact same video style going forward for every future idea. Then once again on produce.so, head over to the image niche section. And again, I know you might not even know what Produce is. This is my own personal software that is only available to my people inside of my mentorship program, which is monetized.net. It's an ultra long form mentorship where I work directly with you guys in scaling an ultra long form channel. And again, if you're not monetized in the first 90 days, you get a complete money back guarantee, no questions asked. Now again, when you join this program, you get access to all of these custom tools. You get it for completely free. Again, if this sounds like something you guys are interested in, go ahead and check out monetize.net, fill out this form, book a completely free call with myself. And if you seem like a good fit, we will be in touch. Now again, find the niche you want to copy, which in this case would be Pokemon. And then you can literally go ahead and upload your audio file, choose how long you want the video to be, and your 4-hour long video is done in minutes. Now the next channel up here is Red Umbrella. This is once again another channel that can be made with produce.so, but they're essentially posting ultra long form Family Guy videos. Fall asleep to why every Family Guy is better than modern Family Guy. Fall asleep to how Family Guy ruined Peter Griffin season by season. If you go ahead and and check their analytics. Again, this channel can be 100% automated with the use of AI. Even if you don't want to use produce.so or monetize.net, you can do it yourself. Now, in terms of long form views, they're doing 311,000 views a month now. At face value, this honestly might not seem like that much, but when you actually think about it, Family Guy is primarily based in the US, meaning a lot of the viewers are going to be first world country viewers. And in terms of the RPM, you're probably looking at about a $30 RPM. So this one channel is making close to $10,000 every single month with 100% AI-based content. Next up, we have PaxW. This guy is posting Adventure Time long form videos, not ultra long form, although I do think ultra long form could work in a niche like this, but they're posting kind of context and lore-based videos in the Adventure Time niche, doing videos like Adventure Time's most mysterious characters finally explained. I finally know why the Lich did it. Again, they were kind of doing like video episode reviews of Adventure Time previously, like a couple months ago, and they really only recently started doing content that was more context-based, sort of like ominous lore regarding Adventure Time. And as you can see, it's obviously doing amazingly. 275,000 views in that recent video. In the last 7 days, they've done 700k views. So in the last week alone, they probably made close to $4,000, which again, times by a month, that's 17 grand a month. Next up, we have Blind Moth. This is a pretty interesting channel. They're once again doing ultra long form content, and they're posting videos about Elder Scrolls lore, like who are the victims of Oblivion's Dark Brotherhood. And again, this is quite insane, the fact that they're getting this many views. Again, if we go ahead and check out their view stats, they're pulling in close to 300,000 long form views a month with a $30 RPM, making close to 9 grand a month. But the craziest part is they're only posting twice a month, and their thumbnails and titles look like complete shit. I mean, they're not even capitalizing the titles. And this is one of those niches you obviously want to look for when you see something you can quite literally improve on very, very quickly. Next, we have The Real Chupo. This guy is doing content about the lore of like different kind of older nostalgic based fandoms, like the disappointing downfall of Silver the Hedgehog, the bizarre lore of Where's My Water, the bizarre lore of Dogman. Now, he's also, once again, you might see an ongoing trend. Everybody is doing ultra long form because of how much money it's printing, but this guy, the complete story of Pirate 101, talking about these nostalgic games, and again, just going into the lore of those games, and you could 1000% write these scripts with AI in literal minutes. Now, in terms of revenue, this channel is pulling in about 2 million views a month. Let's go ahead and say the RPM is about $10 on average, making close to $20,000 a month, and they only started about 3 years ago actually doing content like this. Next channel I want to talk about is Guide to Nerdhood. This is pretty interesting, and I only found it recently, but they're doing videos like the unsolved mysteries of an old MMO, the hidden secrets of Final Fantasy IX, the secret legendary cards of Digimon World 3, and again, they've also, once again, started optimizing with ultra long form content, and you will see such an ongoing trend for all of these different long form channels that are now starting to migrate into ultra long form just because of how much money it's actually paying. Next, we have Shades of Slay. This one is actually quite cool. Now, they're already posting sort of ultra long form content, but they're doing videos about like the sheer horror of old world blues, what's so special about Fallout, New Vegas, Skyrim's cut settlements, talking about like kind of scary based lore videos about different video games that have sort of an ominous presence, if that sort of makes sense. Now, in terms of the revenue, they're doing close to 200,000 long form views a month. RPM, I'd say would be about $21. So again, this one channel is making close to $4,000 every single month, and it's entirely automatable with the use of AI. Now, this is a banger. This guy is called The Theorizer. I see a massive opportunity for someone to come in and take over this niche. Now, if you filter this by popular, you'll see he has been going for a very long time, posting kind of theory videos on different kind of TV shows. I think this has a ton of potential, like solving literally every mystery in Coraline. 2 hours long, 7.9 million views. This is insane. In terms of the RPM, probably about $25. This one video alone made him $200,000. And nowadays, you could be doing this in a bunch of different fandoms. Stranger Things, he still goes to this day, right? He just isn't posting ultra long form. He's kind of quit YouTube. He posts like 4 times a year. So again, it kind of shows like these niches that have such a big demographic and they cater to so many different people that can be created with AI. And you're really just missing out by not utilizing them. Next up, we have the Lore Librarians. This is one of those channels where, once again, you could replicate the entire video with produce.so. Again, you get complete access to that software. If you go ahead and join monetize.net, book a completely free call with myself. I work directly with you in scaling an ultra long form channel. And again, if you're not monetized, you get a complete money back guarantee. Now, this channel is essentially posting videos like Greed, Fall, and The Dying World, the complete story explained, Nio 3, the complete lore and story explained. Again, pretty repetitive, but they're just doing lore-based videos on different kind of video games like Silk Songs, Greatest Mysteries, Hollow Knight lore. And again, they're pulling in about 400,000 long form views a month with about a $20 RPM, so making close to 8 grand every single month. Next up, we have Gingy. This is quite a cool channel. Now, they're essentially posting, again, ultra long form content. And this is an ongoing theme that I'll keep talking about because of how easy it is to automate with AI. But they're essentially posting videos about like Resident Evil story retrospectives, the complete story of Resident Evil 9. They'll literally just grab background content from that specific gameplay. Like, for example, we could go on YouTube, literally just look up something like Resident Evil royalty-free gameplay footage, go ahead and click on search, and you'll see there is like hours and hours and hours of royalty-free, free-to-use gameplay that you can just simply voice over with AI, with an AI script, and pop it all together. And again, by doing that, you'd be replicating a kind of style of niche, one for one for this channel. And again, they talk about a ton of different kind of games, so don't feel like you're catered or sort of trapped into one specific game, because again, they're getting 1 million views on the complete story of Hollow Knight, 390k views, 500k views, absolutely insane channel that's making close to 40 grand a month. Next up, we have Tiptoe, or the Lady of Lore. Now, they're once again doing ultra long form content, posting about Lore of Darkwood, the Lore of the Wake series. Once again, similar to that previous channel we spoke about, doing lore about certain video games, but rather than that, they're doing it about different kind of fandoms as a whole. And again, if we go ahead and check out their view stats, they're currently pulling in close to about 200,000 long form views a month, which again, with a $30 RPM, I'd probably say is quite realistic. This one channel is making $6,000 a month. Again, haven't posted in months. It's been like 2 months since they last uploaded a video. And that is once again the potential that you see with ultra long form channels nowadays. Just the fact that you can, again, not even post very often, but those older videos just stack up evergreen views, and it honestly just becomes a snowball effect. Next, we have Smooth Town. This one I had to mark as crazy because I honestly think it kind of is. Now, they're posting videos about the most powerful character in Soulsborne and Elden Ring, the most good character in Soulsborne and Elden Ring, sort of like Elden Ring based lore videos about, not about the fandom, but about specific characters in the fandom. Talking about the Night Lords, for example. And again, I see a ton of potential to kind of merge this niche. You know, we already know that they're kind of talking about different kind of characters in a fandom. What if we do something like that for a different fandom? So for example, Hollow Knight, Elder Scrolls, so many different kind of fandoms where you can merge a niche into a pre-existing niche and see crazy results. And that's again, when I say, you know, niche manipulation, that is a prime example. Now, next channel is Josh Beatty. Now, this is super, super cool. They're kind of doing what I was talking about with the theorizer, but they're actually doing it. Now, they're doing videos like the original plot of Coraline was different. The original plot of Moana was different. Now, as you can see here, the original plot of Coraline was different. 600,000 views, and the video was only 25 minutes long. They weren't even optimizing for ultra long form content. And I haven't mentioned, these videos are so easy to make. AI can quite literally write the entire script for you. And your only job in terms of actually editing the content is kind of formatting it to be co-aligned with the kind of script itself, with the content that once again is entirely royalty free. And last but not least, we have TV Guy. Now, this is a very, very cool fucking channel. He's posting videos like what's Adventure Time's most disturbing episode, every deleted scene in Gravity Falls, what is the most normal episode of Adventure Time. Now, again, he's recently, once again, started optimizing with ultra long form content, and it's performing amazingly. Whereas previously, he really was only doing about, 20 to 30 minute videos. And yes, here and there, he would have an hour occasional video. But again, recently, he has obviously seen the potential with that new style. Now again, guys, if you want to work directly with me in scaling an ultra long form channel and you want to get complete access to Produce.so, a pre-monetized channel, and so much more, go ahead and book a completely free call with myself. If you seem a good fit, we'll be in touch. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you learned something new. Have a great day.